it kind of made you my enemy.
Why?
Because when I thought about you coming on the show, I thought, but I can't have her on the show.
Why?
Because she spent time with my best friend, who should be my best friend. And when I found out you were also from South, I was like, it should have been me. You're pregs, man.
Yeah.
Just say confess.
You're loading. Yeah.
You're carrying a human in your stomach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're running it up in 9 months.
Like, let people love you.
Let people love you.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
you should let them love you.
Let me be the one to.
Don't throw shade at me and then get upset when I rip your head off.
Yeah, English isn't my first language.
So not. What's your first language? Getting bullied for being too tall.
For being too tall. And I walked to the mirror and I said, God, I don't want to be tall anymore. And I believe an angel walked past in that moment.
I hate small talk.
I don't like small talk.
When I meet people, I'd rather not talk, or I'd rather know what your relationship is like with your mother.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Faking Adulthood, where we talk about love, life, and things, and absolutely nothing, because we don't know what we're doing. We absolutely do not have a clue. Today, my co-host is Shelen. Woo!
Hello!
Clap, 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 whoa! And the crowd roars.
Oh, the crowd's going crazy.
Yeah, we
the crowd's
clap
going
before we
wild.
started.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
clappity clap. Woo!
Clap, 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 thunderclap.
Guys, every time I'm being told to clap before the episode starts,
She's forgetting.
Every time I forget.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
She literally just said,
She literally just said,
don't forget to clap.
And what did
I was
you do?
like, I'm going to clap.
Yeah. And then what didn't you do?
I absolutely did not clap.
You didn't clap.
Do you know what I mean? So like, I just want to publicly apologize to our editor who wanted me to clap, and I did not clap.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You know what? Everyone makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Everyone has those days. Welcome to the show. Thank you for
having
being
me.
here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You know, I told you this the first time I met you. So
yes.
We met recently at an
party.
event randomly. And guys, it will shock you to know she is very tall.
I am. I'm 5'9".
I don't know. That really put me on edge, actually.
What do you mean? I feel like recently, some people that I've been meeting out and about, they've been like, I didn't know you were tall. I'm like,
honestly, guys, you will bump into it and you're like, what the hell? Like,
really?
To me, online, you look small.
Do I?
Honestly. And I never got it because people say I look tall.
I thought you was going to be like 5'6".
Yeah. In my spirit, I'm 5'9".
Fair enough.
100%.
Fair enough.
Sometimes when I'm walking, right, I feel close to the floor.
Yes.
And it really surprises me.
Yes.
And then sometimes I will catch my reflection.
Yes.
And I'm like, who is this short girl?
Do you know what I do sometimes?
What do you do?
To try and see the world from a short person's perspective. Sometimes I just squat down to like the level. Like when I'm in front of the mirror, like I'll just squat and I'll be like, this is the height for some people. Like that's actually mad.
It's mad.
Concerts and stuff. You have to get a seat. You can't be in the standing pit.
No, because no one gives a heck.
No one gives a heck.
No one gives a
I'm
heck.
the one that doesn't give a heck.
Yeah, you're just there tall.
I'm there.
Heads
tall.
all there.
Yeah.
Backs all long.
Yeah,
It's like no one has any respect
Sometimes I
for
feel
smaller people.
Yeah. But you guys need to get there early.
It's a big concern, actually. It's a very, very huge concern. And I'm really glad that you brought this up because actually it's a big concern in society.
Yeah.
Us smaller people, petite people, we also have rights to the same things that tall people do.
You do
and
have
I
rights.
personally think that as a society, tall people should immediately go to the back.
Do you think?
Immediately. It should just be a thing of, in fact, there should be rows that say it's strictly, if you are above 5'3", you cannot stand here.
Yeah.
And that is how we come together and we unite.
Yeah.
And that is what it looks like when humans are looking after other humans.
It's so true.
Do you know what I mean?
On the other hand though, I feel like if you are a petite person, you need to get to the concert early and get to the front. You need to spend a little more and get yourself a little seat. Because you see me, I'm here to enjoy same way as you. It's not my fault that I kept growing. It's not my fault that I ate my greens, babe. Go on.
I was supposed to be tall. I've told this story on the podcast.
I'm sure you was the tallest in your friendship group, wasn't you? Until a certain point. Yeah, I've heard this story before. Short people, they love me.
Okay. All right.
It's funny though. My friends that are shorter, they actually were all taller than me.
I was tall in primary school.
Yeah.
I've shared the story on the podcast. I've shared the story in a
I was tall
podcast.
in primary school.
And I've told people on this podcast before, they've heard this story.
I believe it.
I was basically the tallest in my class. My mom signed me up to modeling classes. There's a picture of me in a swimsuit, legs are long as hell, right? Posing. I remember the house we were living in. It was Galsworthy Close in Thamesmead. Yeah. 9.
Your mum said
Galsworthy
we're
Close.
getting out of here.
Okay. And then I was getting bullied.
Oh.
And that made me sad.
Yeah.
So then one day I walked to the mirror.
Getting bullied for what? For being too tall?
For being too tall. And I walked to the mirror and I said, God, I don't want to be tall anymore. And I believe an angel walked past in that moment.
That's happened to me before. I said when I was younger, I was jealous because everyone had allergies. I didn't have an allergy. Everyone would be like, I'm allergic to this, I'm allergic to this. I was like, I want to have an allergy. And I prayed for an allergy and I got one and I'm allergic to paracetamol.
No
way. And I didn't find out until I was 14. I wasn't allergic before. I had paracetamol before. Then one day, was that 14? Maybe I was like 12. Then one day I had paracetamol and I just...
No.
And then we thought, oh, what could it be? We don't know. Another time, took another paracetamol.
No.
Yeah. And I used to wish I had glasses. I can't see now. I need glasses. I used to wish for so much stuff and I got it.
Wow.
And that's why sometimes when I was younger and I was getting taller and taller, and you know when you're young, I didn't really want to be tall when I was younger because it wasn't in. So I used to pray and be like, please stop me from growing. But then I would get scared and be like, no, what if they make me grow even more for asking not to grow? So then I'd stop and I'd take it back. It was hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an example of be careful what you wish for.
Period.
Wow, because you really wanted allergies.
Power of the tongue.
Wow, the power of the tongue is so real.
It can be wicked.
Wow, it can be so wicked. Wow.
I know. And I couldn't take painkillers for a year until I figured out what I was allergic to.
That's crazy. You just had to firm the pain.
Yeah.
Wow, strength. Power. I love that for you though.
Thank
Do you
you.
take medicines now?
I take ibuprofen.
Okay.
I try and stay away from medicine as much as I can. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I want my body to
You're one of those people. Yeah.
fight it.
No, I'm gonna give me the medicine immediately.
Give me the drugs.
Oh, I feel like a little head. Give me the pills. Give me the pills. Give me the pills. Give me the pills.
Give me the drugs.
Right now, immediately. Like I know people that are like, no, I want my body to fight it. Like one of my friends, like she'll be like, oh my God, I'm so ill. I can't breathe. My body's in pain. I was like, oh, have you taken ibuprofen? She's like, oh, you're right, actually.
But this ibuprofen, I feel like ibuprofen is just for like pain. I feel like I only use it for like when I'm on my period or something.
Yeah. I use it for anything.
Really. Or when I get migraines. I used to get really bad
Yeah,
migraines.
yeah.
Then I'd use it for that as well.
I use it for everything. Any ounce of pain that I feel,
Ibuprofen.
and it works immediately. Like, I just feel, I feel alive, and I'm like, all right, cool, ready to go.
Then you're back to business.
Back to business. But welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank
you know, the guys at home, they know. I don't know if you're at home, actually. How dare me assume
be
that you're
anywhere.
listening to this at home. You could be anywhere. But anyways, my listeners and my watchers, they know, that I like to start my show with a complaint of the day.
Okay.
And look, I'll be honest. A lot of people, they say, complaining is not good. They're like, oh, it's not good for the spirit. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you shouldn't complain. I created this show so I can complain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a safe space to complain.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to get out my system.
Yeah.
And now it's got to the point, I'll be walking around, I'll see something, I'll be like, oh, complaint of the day coming up next week, okay? I say this every week. I have a lot of complaints, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got so many complaints, right?
Really?
But today something happened.
What happened?
And it took the reign. And I said, you know what, I've got to talk about this today because actually, the same thing actually happened last week as well.
Damn.
So it means I have to discuss it, okay? So my complaint of the day is this. People, and it's public transport again, okay? People who put their bags on the chair next to them when they're on the train or when they're on a bus, okay? Last week, I realized that society had fallen because I got on the train and there was a man sitting down. There were women standing up. Yeah.
Oh,
And I looked to my right and what do I see?
bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, he did not even think to move his bag so a woman could sit down. And he is sitting down and not getting up so a woman can sit. So not only is he refusing to get up for a woman, he's saying his bag is also not going to get up for a woman.
He said the bag is more important than you.
The bag is more important than you. And I thought, wow, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, and I let it slide because I got a seat, right? But I kept looking over and then someone opposite me.
Wait, not you, not backing the girls.
Yeah. Got my own life to live. Yeah, I got my own life to live, right?
No.
But the person opposite me, this old man, he saw me giving a man a dirty look. Because I think he was thinking what I was thinking. Because he's an old man, so he's probably thinking,
Where's the gentleman?
how is your bag? And I kept looking like, what's in this bag? And it just looked like it, it was like paper.
There was
or
nothing
something.
in that bag.
And I just couldn't believe it. And that was actually on my way to record. And I was going to make that my complaint. I thought, you know what? I've got a very strong one already. And I need to get that one off my spirit, right? Today I got on a train again. This time it was a woman. Get on. First of all, the trains were packed. And I was thinking to myself, where is everyone going? It is the working hours of the day.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Get a job.
Get a job.
Get a job.
Okay? I couldn't believe it. So that was my first outrage. Like, where's everyone going, right? And then I get on the train. The train is packed, yeah? Let me tell you something. The train was packed.
Leave it.
And as it was packed, yeah, I like skimmed through. I'm like, there has to be a seat somewhere. Yeah? There has to be a seat, yeah? I couldn't believe my eyes.
Bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
And I saw the woman. And I thought, I'm not looking away. And I looked her dead in her eyes as I walked towards her. No. By the time I got there, she removed the bag.
Period.
But there
She
were other
knew.
people who were standing around her and she just put the bag there. No one was bold enough. So today I feel
Good.
great because
Yeah.
I stood up for myself. I
You
looked her
did.
dead in her eyes.
You did.
And the eyes, it told a story.
They
and
did.
she received that story
She
immediately.
did.
And she
Body
said,
language.
I don't want nothing from this girl. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
But my eyes told a story and she removed the bag. But as I sat there, I was still angry.
Yeah.
Because I thought there was another woman, probably older than me, who probably would like the seat. I couldn't give it to her because I was tired, right?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that part, yeah.
But how could you just let that old lady stand whilst your bag is there? So that's my complaint of the day, man.
That is a very good complaint, Rita.
Yeah, outrageous stuff,
Do you know what? I feel like people that put their bags on the chair, they don't have gumption.
Explain that, actually.
They don't they don't have they don't have any guts. They're too, what's the word? Pussy? To demand personal space. So they do it passive aggressively by putting their little bag in that little chair and playing dumb, okay? Rather than commanding the space. And that's where people like us come in.
Yeah.
And we say, you move that bag with our eyes. And they do it because we've got gumption.
Remove that bag immediately.
Remove that bag.
I looked her in her eyes. I said, remove that bag.
Yeah.
Don't let. I had coffee in my hand. I wanted to sit down and listen to my music whilst I drank my coffee.
course.
I had no energy
You're
to
right.
stand.
You
It's
pay
my right.
taxes. It's TFL, babe. Get a private jet. Do you know what I don't believe in? Yeah, I don't believe in complaining in public spaces. That's one thing I don't believe in. Like, if you're on the tube, yeah, and someone's eating food and it smells, get a private car. We're all paying for this bus. We're all paying for this bus. I will never complain in a public space because if I don't want to be here, I need to get to work.
It's true.
I need to get my money up.
Yeah,
and
you're
I
right.
need to do it
And
in a
get me a
private
car. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you're not there. You're on the bus with the rest of us. So share the chair.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
That's what I believe.
Yeah. No, and it's an exceptional belief. Thank you for supporting me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, actually. So what's your complaint of the day?
My complaint of the day is, it's not something that happened. Well, no, it's something that happens au general
Okay.
to me, people like me.
Okay.
My complaint of the day is that sometimes in life, people will throw a bit of shade. You know the saying, some people are all bark and no bite? Some people will bark, but when you bite, now you're the bad guy. Don't throw shade at me and then get upset when I rip your head off. Don't get upset. And I was suddenly, Shelen, that was too much. You're too much. That was horrible. But I didn't start it.
Yeah.
What did you want me to do? Roll over and play dead? I'm very much alive. I'm very much alive. And I will chew you up. So don't. So don't throw the shade.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people like to get in the kitchen. They can't handle the heat. Well, I'm turning up the heat. I'm a Leo. I'm a fire sign. Turn it all the way up.
Yeah, you're
babe.
going to turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my
Yeah.
complaint of the day.
Yeah.
Because I've been in a few pickles like that. And just feel like I want to stand up for my confrontational friends. People always say we're the problem.
Yeah.
I think confrontation can be good.
It can be good.
Do you know what? I feel like it's two things. Do you know what it is, yeah? I feel like if you're a confrontational people, you get things resolved. Get things smoothed over, sorted.
True.
Clear the air.
True.
Clear the air.
True.
And we can all move on. I feel like if you can't be non-confrontational if you're the problem. You can't do something bad and then when people want to address it, you're like, I'm not confrontational. Do you get it?
I get it.
That's my complaint of the day. I don't know.
No, it's a solid complaint.
Yeah.
It's a solid complaint. I actually hear this complaint, actually.
Thank you.
Because you can't throw shade and expect me not to catch it.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
But then it's when you're a bigger, like you've got a bigger bark, then suddenly it all
Yeah,
becomes
you're the
about how
problem.
loud you were.
Yeah. As opposed to the fact that you whispered shade.
There you go. It's always
And
the
I
whispers.
caught it.
I heard.
And I heard it.
You thought I wouldn't.
And now you want to gaslight me and act like I didn't hear what
Yeah.
you said. But I did.
Yeah.
I did hear it.
Exactly.
And I didn't
that.
like it.
I didn't like it one
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let everyone else know.
Yeah. Because I'm not a confrontational person.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But I do like to iron things out.
There you go.
So I'm not the type that will be like, there's an issue. I'll be like, no, it's confrontation. I don't like to start the conversation.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I like it when there's an issue. Well,
I like it when there's an issue.
I like it when there's an issue. No, I like it when I have to like rile myself. Is that the right word? Rile myself up.
Rile myself up.
Rile. Okay. Yeah. English isn't my first language.
Is it not? What's your first language? Is that a
Yoruba.
lie? Oh, okay. So, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that?
No. It's just that no one really asks me usually.
Oh,
what it
really?
is. Yeah.
I care.
I just say it.
I'm not like the other guests.
Yeah. I just say it and they just take it in.
Oh, okay.
It's not much. It's not. Yeah. I just say things. You know.
Okay.
People just take it. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you asked. Anyways, basically, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, rile me up.
Yeah.
Right.
Rile.
But I don't know why I was gonna say rile actually.
But you saying that you don't like to start the confrontation
Yeah.
and you have to rile yourself up a little bit sometimes to get ready for a confrontation.
Yes, exactly. And then
Yeah.
it might take me a little minute
That's
to start
fine.
the convo and be like, hey, hi.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
what I mean?
fine
But
though.
once I get the okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna go for it. And I like to talk it to the bones. Do you know
Talk
what I
it
mean?
to the bones.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
get into it. How do you feel? Why do you feel it? How do you feel it?
Where do you think this
When
comes
did it
from?
start?
Yeah.
Let's unpack it.
Yeah. What's this really about?
What's this really about?
I love that
you
question.
say it's about toast? No.
It's never about
It's
toast.
never about toast.
It's never about toast.
And then I like it when they're like, well, it started when I was 12.
Oof.
Do you know what I mean?
Damn.
This is what happened. It was 7:45.
Oh my God.
I was 12 years old, and that was the first time someone said no to me. And,
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
now you just said no to me, and it's now triggered that. And I'm
Fair
like,
enough.
oh, now I know you better. And
Now
now I
you
feel
know
closer
me.
to you.
No, I know. No.
And it just feels really nice when I feel closer to someone.
That is nice. I do love a deep conversation.
Do you know what I mean? And you're like, oh,
Yeah. I hate small talk.
I don't like small talk.
When I meet people, I'd rather not talk, or I'd rather know what your relationship is like with your mother.
So you go right in there.
I like to go, or I'll just not talk, or I'll just be like, hee, have a drink.
Yeah.
Or I like to be like, so what's your love language? I like to go straight into it.
What is your love language?
Mine is physical touch. And I feel like it used to be words of affirmation when I was younger. It's not anymore. It's definitely physical touch, acts of service. But physical touch is the way I show people, even if I just like you as a friend, like if I don't touch you,
Yeah.
I probably don't like you, or I don't
Yeah.
feel comfortable around you.
Interesting.
What about you?
I think mine is defo acts of service and quality time. But I feel like physical touch needs to slip in there as well as my top 3, because I've noticed if I go out with someone or like my friends don't hug me, I'm like, you hate me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like if I go out with someone and there's not like a little like, you know, hand on the knee or a
Yeah.
little like hand or
Yeah.
something, I'm like, you think I'm the ugliest person
Yeah.
you've ever
You hate
seen.
my guts.
And
Yeah.
you actually hate my guts.
And you're thinking of someone else.
And you're thinking of someone else. And actually you're annoyed that you're in front of me right now.
Yeah. And you're probably going to block me after this.
And you're going to block me after this and you're never going to speak to me again.
And you got my face on a dartboard.
And every night, what you actually do is just,
Throw darts here.
yeah.
You hate me.
That's how I feel. Do you know what I mean?
You're hearing a dare, like the movies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Someone dared you to go out with this chick.
And it happened to be me and you
Yeah.
hate my guts. You think I'm a catfish.
Yeah.
That's why you're not touching me. Because you're looking at me and you're thinking she does not look like what I've seen of her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I
False.
usually feel. Yeah. But
Yeah.
then acts of service, it used to be, I guess it used to probably be physical touch and quality time, but now acts of service is really in there.
Same.
I love it. Do you
I
know
feel
what I
like
mean?
it's as you get older as well.
Yeah, and the busier you get.
Yeah.
Someone making your life easier.
It's so true, actually. That is so crazy.
wow.
Because even when I feel like when I was younger, mine was words of affirmation. I feel like it's because I was like a very young girl, and obviously you're not. Well, I wasn't the most secure in myself. So it's like you want someone to be like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so this.
Do you know what I
oh,
mean?
But now that
Yeah.
I'm older, and I'm like,
I'm that girl.
I know who I am.
I know.
I
yeah.
just need help. I need you to do this for me.
Help me out.
Do this return for me
Do you know
before
what I
it expires.
mean? And don't like make me like have to like tell you, which I know sometimes can be such an unfair statement. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously people aren't like psychics. So I feel like I'm also learning to make my needs known as well.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's really easy to be like, I want someone who just knows what I need when I need it. And it's like, he's not psychic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I myself, I can't do that for my partner.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't think of everything that they need. They have to
do you know
tell
what I
me.
mean? But learning to like, how do I like tell people what my needs are? Do you know what I mean? And also trusting that like your friends, your partner, your family, they love you enough to care about what you need. Do you know what I mean? So my thing is like, let people love you.
Let
you know
people love you.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
you should let them love you.
let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Oh, remix.
Oh yeah, I was in the school choir.
Wow. I like how you just like, you took over the song.
Oh, sorry.
And like, it's like we're doing a choir thing.
Oh.
And you decided to, are you that person like that? You like just add your own ad-libs to
Oh,
songs?
yeah.
Okay.
It's fun though.
Yeah. I know, but it's like we were doing unison. I was about to
But
hit a harmony.
I was building up to that with
Yeah,
you.
but then because you broke it apart, I didn't know we were going there.
Oh, okay.
Do you know
what
what I
it is? I just feel like sometimes I'm doing something and I wish someone would do something, so I just try and do it in advance.
You said, give you everything you want and need.
Sorry, we can do it again if you want later.
It's about to hit the harmonies, you know? It's all right though.
I do like a harmony.
I do like your remix though. It's a good, you know, a little boom, want and need. Du-du-du. Yeah. Are you a karaoke girl? Oh.
Babe, the karaoke machine hates to see me coming because I have my own karaoke mic.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those, but back in 2020, I can't find it though.
I rebought one because I lost my old ones. I used to have a coat and it had 2 pockets inside it, and I used to go out with my karaoke mics there. And at the end of the night, I used to be like, and whip out the karaoke mics. I love karaoke. I got a karaoke machine when I was like 10 years old for my birthday, and
Ever since,
I remember I was going ham on that karaoke machine. It had like 3 songs. I was going ham on that karaoke machine. And my neighbour knocked on my mum's door one night and said, I swear to you, I'm not lying. This is what they were like, do you have a cat? Like, is there an animal? Like something, there's a crazy noise coming out the back of your house. I was at the top of the stairs. I was like, hey, you're not going to stop me, honey. I love karaoke. Me and my friends love it. We have like a set songs that we do every time we go karaoke.
wow.
Do you like karaoke?
I love karaoke.
What's your karaoke song?
Oh God. Sometimes love, that's a group one.
Comes around
and it knocks you down. Just get back up and it knocks you down. That's like a real banger. What other one is there? Any Destiny's Child song? Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes we really hit it with the classics like, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Give me bills. And then if you really want to like really get into it, like don't you say no. When it's really yeah. And if I really want to get into it, like I might rap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might rap. Do you know there was a time like, I don't want to, because you've met my best friend and actually, you know, it kind of made you my enemy.
Why?
Because when I thought about you coming on the show, I thought, but I can't have her on the show.
Why?
Because she spent time with my best friend who should be my best friend. And when I found out you were also from South, I was like, it should have been me. Absolutely, it absolutely should have been me. Stormzy.
Oh my God, don't kill me.
It should have been me. Like, honestly, you know, they're like, oh no, I want to be happy. And it's like, okay, I'm not happy for her.
Yes, she was, deep down.
That man is my best friend. And I just cannot believe you got to work with him.
Oh, he's amazing.
I know he is.
Amazing.
I know.
Have you met him?
Never met him in my life.
You will.
When?
there'll be something. There'll be some sort of South
when will I
London-
meet Stormzy? Okay, I just feel like me and Stormzy would be like really great friends. I can just imagine it. Do you know what I mean? We'll be kikiing and
Yeah.
memes. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he will get it. Like I'll ask him about his views about, you know, space.
Yeah.
And he'll get it.
And he'll get it.
He'll just get it.
Do you know what? He's a vibe. It's like it's just South London energy though. I feel like there's something
get
about
each
us. We
other.
just get each other. We have
They
the
just
same
get each
sense of
other.
humour.
Yeah, that must have been so cool. When you found out you were going to be working with him, were you like gassed?
I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was very excited because I was just like, do you know? Oh, yeah, I was so excited. And the day before, I got a bit nervous though because I was like,
Really?
what if he's like, who the fuck are you?
Who is she?
But it was fantastic.
Oh, look, it was so
really
good. Oh,
yeah.
no, it looked so much
Yeah,
fun.
it was so fun. It was really good.
Yeah, the reason I actually mentioned him was because for karaoke one time, I actually did one of his songs.
Oh,
But
I
did one
used
of
to
his
love doing it.
Yeah, I did one of his diss ones.
Which one? Still
The,
Disappointed?
yeah.
I love that song. I
Yeah.
still listen to it till this day.
Same. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun. I'm still disappointed. One more dub, then it's back to business. I'm a routine, judge a witness.
Yeah.
Boy, boy, sister, make that tell no. Awesome pictures. Oh my God. Do you know what's so funny? I remember when that song dropped.
It was crazy.
I was in my office and all I did all day was watch reaction videos to that
so
song. I couldn't believe it.
funny.
Like
Had
when
the copper in his hand.
yeah,
like, it was hilarious.
he went crazy.
He went
like I was actually
crazy.
gasping. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, I was like,
ooh.
He kept getting worse.
He kept getting rude and rude. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is a rude.
Yeah, I'm upset I'm not a rapper.
Do you know what? I do think a lot of the time, if I'd had a big fat butt, I would have been a female rapper.
Really?
Because I've got lyrics, babe.
You've got lyrics?
Yeah.
I used to be a rapper back in the days.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
What music? Grime?
Yeah, it was a bit of grime, bit of street, do you know what I mean?
Bit of
bit
South
of something.
London.
do
What
you
was
know
your
I
rapper name?
mean? Lady Crude.
Lady Crude.
Yeah, Lady Crude. I was like Lady Crude at one point. Then I was Lady Sweet Gal.
Lady Sweet Gal.
Yeah. Then I was Younger Lady Pink.
Younger Lady Pink.
Yeah, but I was actually in 2 girl groups.
Was
one
it?
was gospel
Okay.
and one was of the world.
Oh, what's off the world mean?
It's like the opposite of gospel. Do you know what I mean? So
Oh.
basically in Christianity, there'll be like, you know, gospel music, and then there'll be like music of the world. Do you know what I mean? Like the Beyonces,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
outside.
You know, like basically essentially like devil music.
Oh, okay. And which one did you do first?
So I started in gospel.
Okay. And then you said,
Then I was like, oh, let me be
you
in
said,
both.
hey.
Let's hit of the world music.
What's this?
Do you know what I mean? bit of the world. Do you know what I mean? And then I had to make a decision. They were like, you know, the gospel group and the non-gospel group. They
So
were
it's
like,
us or them?
you can't be in both. Do you know what I
Said
mean?
you can't have the best of
You
both
gotta
worlds.
make a
You
decision.
ain't Hannah Montana.
You gotta make a decision. Who are you? Do you know what I mean? You can't have one foot in, one foot out.
Are you with us?
Are you with them? And I said I'm in both. And I can't remember what group I left first, but I definitely left the group. Haven't been in the group since.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I was in the group, little harmonies, do you know what I mean?
That is
Little
a
rapping.
vibe.
I didn't
That
rap
is a
in the
vibe.
group though, but
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
No, I didn't, but
So you
know.
weren't the Alicia? Oh my God, I
wasn't
love
the
girl
rap.
groups. My
Yeah.
dream used to be in a girl group,
Really?
but
Can
it
you,
was.
but you can't sing.
Listen, minor.
Can you sing?
Minor detail. And let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. One time I was out, yeah? I never wanted to be the star. You see, like the Pussycat Dolls? I just wanted to be the one that goes, ooh, yeah. And like, I'm like the niche one of the group. Like, I can't really sing, but people are like, no, but Shelen's this, or something like that. So anyways, one time I was out, I was out in the club, and some man came up to me and he was like, excuse me. He was like, you got a look. He was like, we're trying to put a girl group together. He was like, you got the look that we need. He was like, do you sing? And then I was like, obviously I can't sing, but I was like, you want me to be in a girl group? I was just like, not professionally. And then he was like, oh, he was like, you got a SoundCloud? I was like, no. He was like, never mind, good luck. And then he walked away.
That was your moment.
That
should have
could
been
my
like, I can
moment.
sing.
My friends were like, why don't you just say yes
And then when you
go
get
outside
there-
and make a SoundCloud?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it works like that, babe.
Yeah, you can't just make a SoundCloud.
You can't just make a SoundCloud.
You need the tunes, you need a producer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You need the beats.
Exactly that.
Do you know what I
Exactly
mean?
that. But
so you actually can't sing. I just assumed because they said you sounded like a cat earlier.
Rita, gosh.
So you actually can't sing.
I feel like I could sing when I was younger. I used to think I could
Here
sing.
we go. Yeah, here
Do
we
you know
go.
what's funny? When I was a child, I did say to my mum, I want to go on Britain's Got Talent. I want to sing. And she said, just make sure you learn how to sing first. Oh. She's a Taurus. She's cold. I know.
So that was her way of saying, baby, this isn't your talent.
I know.
That's like, this is not for you. She's like, it's okay, baby. You've got other talents.
But you know what? Even though I can't sing, I love to sing.
You love to
like,
and that's
I
the
love
thing.
It. I love
and that is the thing of
that's
people
the
that
thing.
can't sing.
That's the thing.
I just don't understand why you can't sing.
That's crazy,
It's like,
isn't it?
what is it that you're not hearing?
It's a different type of intelligence, though, isn't it?
that's
Singing.
interesting.
Some people can't like. You know, there's like 7 types of intelligence.
I didn't know that.
One of them is like, it's true.
I don't know. I'm like looking at you like, really? Is it?
It's true. Google it. Well, it's a theory. It's a psychological theory. But apparently one of them is like acoustic intelligence. And it's like people who can hear things, people who can sing, people who can catch rhythms. Like, it's like, so there's different types. There's kinetic intelligence. So people who know how to move their body so that they can run faster, swim better. Like, that's what, there's different types of intelligence.
I'm so intelligent.
Are you?
Yeah,
All of them.
I've got acoustic intelligence.
Yeah.
I've got the kinetic, whatever you just said.
You can run fast, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then what's the other ones?
There's interpersonal intelligence, which I have, which is like being able to speak to people, understand people, communicate. Like some people don't know how to speak.
Me again, that's 3.
To different people, and I speak to different people. I don't know what the other ones are. There's another one that's like a process, like numeral intelligence, which is like basically learning processes and applying them. And those are the people that do good in exams, and but other people don't. It's like lots of different things. Like you're good at learning things and applying processes. Google it. It's interesting, babe. It's really interesting.
Do you know what? Like, it's interesting because like I've always known that like I'm really talented beyond my peers, right? But I just thought it was something that was in my head. Like I would kind of look around and be like, I'm so different. Do you know what I mean? From like a lot of people.
Okay.
And I didn't know that there was like a thing for it, like a word for it. But like I'm just so sure that there's a lot of people that can't already say they've got half of the intelligence.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Deep that.
Because I sound like an angel in terms of my vocals.
Yeah.
You know, I can really sing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. I can
How
really
crazy?
Sing. I mean, I used to be in a choir.
I used to be in a choir. Now what?
Yeah, what? Did you do lead? Or were you just in the background?
Maybe I was in the background.
No, I think you were.
Okay, see you there?
I wasn't there, but my intuition that comes with the intelligence that I have is
Next
telling
question,
me.
Rita.
Yeah, it was telling me you were in the back, actually.
Maybe I was.
It's
Maybe
okay.
it's because I was tall and I had to be at the back.
That was good. That was good. That was actually really good. Touche. Touche. That was very good. The guys know on the show, I love to give a word of the day. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to learn more English. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Do you have a word of the day as well?
There's a woman on TikTok called Bev. Auntie Bev speaks every day. She puts a crazy word. But I can't remember what the last word is that she taught me. But yeah, sorry, go on. What's your word of the day?
I'm going to be your Auntie Bev today.
Okay,
And I'm
go
going
on.
to teach you a word of the day.
Go on.
Today, my word of the day. Oh, how do I pronounce this again?
Oh, yeah.
Word of the day is monosyllabic.
Oh, monosyllabic.
Yeah.
When a word has multiple syllables in it. Is that the word? Is that what it means? No.
No, see,
I was just testing
This is
you.
why it's not good to
be
like,
fast.
Yeah, you're too
Yeah.
fast. Too
Sorry.
fast. Okay, because that's not what it means.
Okay.
Monosyllabic. And let's first of all, before I get into what it means, let's actually see if I said it right.
Monosyllabic.
Which I'm pretty sure I did say it right.
What else could it mean other than
Monosyllabic. Okay.
monotone? Monosyllabic.
So let's see. Wait, how do I? Okay. All right, we're just gonna try to get the sound.
Come on, love.
Monosyllabic.
Monosyllabic.
Oh, monosyllabic.
She's American.
Monosyllabic.
Maybe that's an American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's American, isn't it?
What's it mean though, that monosyllabic?
But why she say it like that? We need the Brits to say it.
Monosyllabic. Maybe Google.
Okay.
Oh, that
let's
was
see.
Google.
Monosyllabic.
Monosyllabic. Yeah,
It's
same.
monosyllabic.
Monosyllabic. Yeah.
What's that mean?
So basically, it's someone that's not using a lot of words. Do you know
So
what I
most of
mean?
South London
so it's
boys
like, yeah, exactly. So
are
it's like,
monosyllabic.
oh wow,
Crazy.
Shelen's being really monosyllabic today.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like she's just not saying too much. You're not
Yeah.
talking too much. Do you know what I mean? You're a woman of like
She's mysterious.
small words. Do you know what I mean? Like mysterious. She's
reserved.
monosyllabic.
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic word.
Quite monosyllabic.
Do you know what I mean? Like monosyllabic.
How monosyllabic of you? Your behaviour was very monosyllabic last night.
Monosyllabic. Do you know what I mean? Oh wow, she's very monosyllabic when
She's
people
very
ask her a
what?
question.
Monosyllabic, yeah.
Yeah, when people ask her a question, she's very monosyllabic.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what I
hate
mean?
that bitch. She's monosyllabic.
She's monosyllabic. It's too much.
Yeah.
Use more words.
Use more words.
You know? And I feel like when you just drop that in a sentence, because I just want to drop it in a sentence.
Yeah.
And the thing is, not a lot of people are bold enough to ask you what it means. I'm bold enough. If you say a word that I don't know, I'm going to be like, what's that?
What's that
But not a lot of
mean?
people do that. So you can really, I mean,
You can really do it. I mean, you can be like, if someone says something crazy, you can be like, I'm staying monosyllabic.
monosyllabic. But also, like, I want to try this thing where, like, I just make up words. Because
Yeah.
who's going to be bold enough to be like, what does that mean?
You know what? It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It is true. Sometimes I do ask people, what does that word mean? I actually hate when people use big words and they don't need to. Actually, no, I don't hate that. That's really bad to not to hate that.
No, you do. In your spirit, you do.
I feel like, but you know when it's like not when it's a stranger, but you know when it's your close friend.
It's just a normal day.
Like
and
we
they just
grew
drop
up
in.
together, we went to school
Yeah.
together. We both were like, I know times have changed, but it's just me.
Yeah.
It's literally just
But they're
me.
saying they're of a different time now. They don't
Yeah.
talk the way they used to talk.
I'm
when
just
they were
like, it's
younger.
really just me and you talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
last night. I don't understand why you had to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
this long word in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sentence.
yeah.
But you know, you do. Go off.
Yeah. I kind of like it when, like, reformed hood guys, they start using big words.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know, they used to be in the streets.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, you know,
Yeah.
they've learned English properly. you
Yeah.
know?
Do
So
you know-
now they talk really road.
Do you know what word always kills me though? When everyone says furthermore in Top Boy.
Furthermore.
But we never used to,
Furthermore?
but in Top Boy they say furthermore, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember saying that.
Yeah, I just feel like it's that reformed hood
Is
English.
it?
I think that's one of
Furthermore.
the words.
Yeah, I quite like
it's
that
like,
one.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and furthermore.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
furthermore.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like if a hood guy was to hear this word now. and he's
Connective
reformed,
words.
Do you know what I mean? It's very like, I don't even like the way you're talking to me, man. You're being mad monosyllabic.
That is good. You should write the next script for Top Boy. You should.
I've been saying I should actually.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Someone should hire me
Yeah.
to write a
Or
script.
maybe just take it up on yourself.
Maybe I'll write my own Top Boy.
I'll write my own Top Boy.
I'm gonna write my own
Play
show.
all the roles in the little audition tape. Send it off. The money will come raking in.
It'll come raking in, raking in like immediately. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
When was the last time you made a new friend?
The last time I made a new friend, I like my old friends. The last time I made a new friend was probably when I was like 21.
Oh wow.
But to be honest, close friend or fun like acquaintances?
both.
So a close friend, the last time I made a close friend was probably when I was like 21.
Wow.
But in uni, two of my friends from uni, 21, 22. And then, do you know what it was though? I decided, like, as I was getting older, like, I had a lot of, like, fun friends. But then, because I'm quite a fun person, when I was younger, I was, like, very much, like, party, going out. Like, if people wanted to go out and have fun, they'd always call me.
Yeah.
And then when I got to, like, 25, 26, I was like, I actually don't want to spend my time and money on you guys anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even being rude because it's like, you're not really my friend. Like, you only call me because you want to have fun, but you don't call me and ask me, like, you don't care about me.
Yeah.
So why don't I spend all my time and money on my real friends?
I hear that.
And so now I just love hanging out with all my old friends. I'm still very open to
Yeah,
friendship,
yeah.
but I've got a good eye. I've never been snaked. I've never been betrayed.
Oh,
Even
wow.
friends that I'm not in touch with anymore, we literally just grew apart. I couldn't say bad things about them. They would never say bad things about me. I've got a good eye for friends. That's why.
What
But
are some green flags you look out for when it comes to friendship?
green flags for me in a friendship are people who are confident in themselves in the sense that they don't get offended or triggered by how other people carry themselves. So for example, like if you're out and there's a girl and she's drunk and she's falling around and the girl's like, oh, like, woo, like, God, oh, it gets like that. That to me is a good thing rather than like someone that's like, oh God, look at her. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Like if someone's like
God,
that.
I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah,
like,
someone's like,
why
I'm
is she
like,
acting like that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
who cares? Like, she's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
like, everyone's going to have a bad day sometimes.
Yeah,
like, so
yeah.
for me, someone that doesn't care how other people move, that to me is a very good green flag. And then people who've had, like, long-term friendships, that is a good green flag to me.
Yeah.
And people that are just happy for you and things like that. I feel like, and people that are not so obsessed with everything you do. Like, where are you? What are you doing? Why didn't you invite me?
Oh,
I like independent girls. I like independent girls, fun, confident girls that have their own lives. Like, that's what I like. Someone that has their own life.
Those are good
And they
green
don't,
flags.
and they don't need me. Like, I don't want a friend that's like, I need you, Shelen. Like, I want a friend that's like, Shelen, I love you. Let's go. Like, do you know what I mean? That's
Just
what
see
I
for a
like.
good time, and like, you know, there's like that balance as well, like between like having a good time and then also like having like great conversations and deep conversations and them being there for you and being supportive of you and not being judgmental.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I feel like there's some people that are just judgy.
Some people are judgy.
And it's like, it's not that deep.
It's not.
Relax. Let me make my mistakes in peace.
It's hard. But it's all about how we were raised and stuff like that. That's the thing. Some people like this is another thing. Some people who don't like self-awareness, people who don't know who they are. Like, everyone should know their flaws. Like, I know exactly what my flaws are. So it's like when someone clearly can't see their flaws, it's like,
oh, it's scary. It's so scary.
It's like, you should know.
You should kind of know by now a little bit.
So you know how to kind of, sometimes we can all, get caught up in ourselves, but you can check yourself sometimes and be like, what? No,
I check myself a lot, you know.
Same, I have to check myself too.
I'm so self-aware. Like, I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm too self-aware.
Yeah, same. Sometimes I take it too far.
Yeah, I'm like, let me cool down a little bit. Maybe I'm being let me be free. I'm being a bit much.
Yeah.
I'm being a bit too critical.
Yeah, that's
sometimes I'm quite critical of myself.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a side that I don't think is very good. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, I can show grace to my friends. Like, oh yeah, you're making a mistake or whatever. It is what it is. I'm not judgy. I'm like, live your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it's me, I'm like, bitch, what did you do?
Oh, you gotta be kind to yourself,
like,
babe.
Why would you live your life like that? Like,
nah,
why did you make that mistake?
Yeah, do you know what? There will be times in your life, when you actually get on your knees and pray for time to go backwards. Like, you're like, I know time travel isn't real, but just make it real this once, please.
Why did I do that? You know when you're like, why did I say that?
Nah, yeah.
Why did I say it like that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate when you get into that stage of like, you're just like, get that anxiety of like, oh my God, I've ruined my life.
Do you know what though? Yeah, sometimes there's situations you're like, where you just effed up, like, and all you can do is wait for things to get better. Or if you did something to someone or said something to someone, wait for them to apologize to you. But you know what? That's why I'm quite a forgiving person.
Yeah,
because I like to think that if I'm ever in that position, the universe will reward me
100%.
Because one day we're all gonna be in a position where we just
every time. Do you know what I mean? So I try to be like, I think I'm very forgiving, to be honest. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, we all make mistakes. Yeah, please. I give people a lot of grace, and all I want in return.
Yeah, I just want it back.
Grace, please.
Let it come back to me, please.
Just give me grace. Like, just allow me to be me as well. And and that's how the friendships grow. Do you know what I mean? And that's how relationships grow, you know? Make mistakes, we argue, then we move on.
That's what I think. Do you know what? This my mindset, and I feel like it's more like what I try and manifest. I always try and tell myself, no one's out to get me. That's what I like really engrave in myself. I'm like, no one's out to get me. Because I know sometimes it's like, we talk about people having bad intentions and stuff, but it's like in my brain, like I won't allow it to register.
I like that.
So I'll be like, no one's out to get me. Like if anything happens, if someone does something, I'm like, no one's out to get me. It's their mistake, it's their insecurity, but it's not about me. Like no one's out to get me. I'm fine. That's what I try and manifest, really. And
I really like that, you know.
Nothing's really like, no one's really ever tried to get me.
Yeah, I really like that, you know, because I feel like sometimes we can get in our head and we just think we have enemies.
Yeah.
And we have ops, secret ops. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, no one's out to get me.
I talk a lot about enemies and ops on my TikTok, but it's all in humor. But it's like, in reality, like...
Do you think you have ops, though?
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure ops are probably just boys from the past.
Yeah.
Old boys from the past are definitely ops.
Yeah.
But
Definitely your ops, low key.
I don't know where they are.
They're looking at you doing what they're like, no, I hate this girl. She is my op. She is my enemy. Do you have like any like silent, like, do you have like beef with a celebrity that's in your head? Like you've never met them before.
I do.
But like,
I feel like I talk about it way too much. I feel like one day the universe is going to bring us together and I'm just going to be like, and I don't know. Who? It's Kendall Jenner.
You got beef with Kendall?
I do.
Why?
So I don't like her tequila company. I don't like that she can't say what she's selling. It's reposado. It's not reposado.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? It's cute. Like, don't like she's appropriating Mexican culture a bit. I don't like that.
Are you Mexican?
No, I'm not Mexican, but I
just-
still
you're
don't
just
like
backing
it.
the people. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like that stuff. And then I also don't like that she was quite rude about modeling. Like when she was like, "Oh, I don't do all those shows. I want those girls." I don't know. I just thought, girl,
You're like,
come
you're my
on.
op.
Not my op, but
like-
I just. But then also maybe it's just jealousy. You know. A lot of stuff comes from jealousy. It probably is, but I'm self-aware. What can I say? I always say if you don't like someone for no reason, it's because you're jealous of something subconsciously. Because when I was in school, I remember there was this girl. I was so bad at maths in school, Rita.
Yeah. Really?
And my mum's a maths teacher.
Oh, that must have really got to your mum. Like, why is this girl not getting the numbers?
Yeah, she like them sessions where you're crying in your room, and she's like, just get. I'm like, I
one
don't
plus one is two.
do. You're like, it's 7. Like, oh my god, I literally used to be in maths. The teacher would like, I don't know why the heck. I was in middle set. They moved me up to the second top set. I don't know why the hell they did that. And then they would ask me questions, and I would not understand. Like, I don't get it. And they'd be like, Shelen, what's the answer? And I'd be like, 2. And they'd be like, no. I'd be like, 39. They'd be like, no. I'll be like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't understand it. I used to get like out of tests, like I'd literally get like 4 out of 30, 7 out of 30. Like, and by the end, the teacher wouldn't even blink. Like he'd be like, Shelen, and I'd be like 4 out of 30. And they'd be like, and there was a girl next to me. She was really good at maths. She was so good at maths. And then for some reason in my head, I didn't realize this until after. So I just, people are like, oh, they're just annoying. I just find them annoying.
Yeah.
So like in the class, I'd be like if I had to be her partner, I'd be like, oh God, like I'd be like so like cold shouldered. And then after I realized, I'm just jealous of you because you're good at maths and I'm not.
And I'm not.
And then I just apologized, and then after it was fine. But I just thought,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, I was in secondary school, but I just realized this girl's actually nice. Why am I being? And I'm not like that.
Yeah.
It's just because you're jealous, babe.
Oh, that's really nice that you are
Subconscious.
self-aware subconsciously.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I did go through a phase when like there was a girl that I was jealous of, and I was mainly jealous of her because she was close with my crush.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's
Do you know
fair.
what I mean?
That's grounds.
So there was just like a little jealousy there.
Was it
do you know what I
teenage
mean?
years?
Like just
No. Last week.
yesterday.
Right now. It's
Today.
you. I'm joking.
No. But yeah, I was just a little bit like, oh. Do you know what I mean? And like, she was just like so like confident. Do you know what I mean? And just so like saucy and just like lustful.
Yeah.
And I'm like quirky.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like fun-loving, quirky, cool
Yeah.
babe. Do you know what I mean? I don't really do sexy well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not really my MO. Might be
Exactly.
sexy because he likes funny girls.
Yeah.
So because of that, now I'm sexy. But I don't like walking in a room and it's like, oh, I'm just oozing.
Some girls, do you know?
You know, some women, they just like ooze
Yeah,
sexuality.
some women are
and they're just
sexy.
so like, they're just so feminine. And
Yeah.
like, their perfume and just
Yeah.
room.
They're just seduction.
seduction and just come into a room like, hello, everyone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Everyone
Do you know what I mean?
swoons.
I'm not like that. I'm like, yo,
You're like,
what's good, everyone? How you guys doing? Like
my
quirky, laughing all the time because like I feel like sexy women don't really laugh that much.
they do. Also, what are you
laugh.
saying? We're not sexy.
We are sexy, but I mean like those. I mean like the one, like the girl, like who, you know, that song, Jolene. Like Jolene doesn't laugh a lot.
Have you noticed I haven't been spicing up the songs now?
Oh, I don't want
Just
you
in
to
case
like,
you want to harmonise.
I don't.
Just make sure you harmonise now.
I will harmonise from that. Next time we break into song,
Okay.
I will definitely harmonise.
Okay, good. Sorry, carry on.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like just sensual. I feel like that. You know why I say they don't laugh, right? Because they're mysterious. That's why.
Mysterious girls, I love
So like, we're sexy, but I'm not mysterious. Do you know what I mean? If I was more mysterious, do you know what I mean? Like someone will make a song about me and they're like, Rita, please stay away from my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or they'd be like, Shelen, you're so mysterious, girl. Oh.
Mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you. Come on, guys. Come on, this is a musical right now.
Yeah,
This is
sorry.
a musical version of this podcast.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I
like
love
them
to break into song.
Yeah, it's like them TV shows where they have the one musical episode. This can be yours.
Yeah, but do you know what? I actually hate those episodes.
Okay. So you didn't like Glee growing up?
I do like Glee, but you know my issue with musicals? are?
Musical? The person?
My issue with musicals is that I just the realism of it, I just can't get through it.
Who wants the real world?
Like, I just don't imagine, like, okay, we're in a scene and we're talking, and then suddenly start singing.
The beat starts.
Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine now, like, we're talking, let's think of something to talk about. And then randomly, no one give a warning. Someone would just come into song. So let's talk about, I always make people do random improvs.
I love improv. I actually want to go to improv classes, so give it to me.
Okay, so what could the improv scenario be? So imagine, okay, you've just come back from your first day at your new job.
Okay.
But it was the worst day of your life.
Okay.
And I'm just like happy to be here. This is kind of like a shit scenario, but...
So who are you? You're my flatmate, you're my sister,
I'm your mum. Okay,
you're my
this
mother.
is good. Okay, I'm your mum.
Okay, you're my mother.
It's your first day of work after you being a bum.
Okay.
You've been a bum for like 6 months.
Okay,
Haven't been able to
mum.
get a job.
Okay, mum.
Finally, you've got a job.
Okay.
Oh, actually, maybe go better, actually. You've been taking your driving lesson.
Okay.
And this is your 7th driving test. And I'm just prepared. I'm your mom, and I'm preparing for you to tell me that you have failed again.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And you've come in and you can decide whether or not
Okay.
you failed or not. But now at one point, either one of us, like,
It's gonna break into a song.
break into a musical and tell me if it feels real to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And action. I'm just at home. I'm cooking a meal. Yeah.
God, can't believe I failed. God, got to tell my mum. Walking up the stairs.
Walking
There's a
upstairs.
crackhead. South London. Open the door. Walk in. Hi, Mum.
Hi. How are you doing? Oh no.
I failed.
Oh no.
I know.
For the 7th time.
Yeah, 7th time.
Oh goodness, my dear.
I know. I guess I can always go again though. Trying that
Do you
counts.
want to go again or maybe try a bicycle?
Why would you say that?
Because maybe
Why?
driving's not for you.
Why would you say that to me? You don't believe in your little Shelley. Why? Why? And that's when I walk away. That was realistic to me. No?
You know what? That was fantastic.
I actually love singing.
That was really good. Actually,
you.
why?
Why? See, I
Would you do
interrupted
this
you.
to me?
That's what they do in the movies. They're like, why? And they're like, what do you mean, why? Why?
Why?
Do you like Dreamgirls?
I love Dreamgirls.
I love the, you know the scene where they're like, when we're supposed to
to
love me. Love me. That is the one. That is like the perfect real life crossover with song scenario.
I think Dreamgirls is one of the best musicals to ever exist.
Dreamgirls is one of the best musicals, and I can't believe it was never nominated for an Oscar because
Yeah.
it's also it's just an amazing film. It's perfectly
amazing.
written, perfectly paced.
Yeah.
Everything, casting,
Honestly,
acting.
everything. When I'm sad,
Yeah.
I listen to Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
really sad, I watch the film.
Oh my god!
Like, if I'm watching the film, you know that I'm really in the pits. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's the only thing that's going to lift my spirit.
Yeah.
If I'm just on the brink of sadness, I will listen to the soundtrack.
Yeah, you listen
Do you know
to
what I
the
mean?
soundtrack. What,
And then it's
what
like,
track are you hitting?
I listen from the beginning.
Beginning
I
to
like
the
to
end.
see the story in my
Yeah.
head.
Fair-
Do you know what I
oh,
mean?
fair enough, fair
Do you know what I
enough,
mean?
fair enough, fair
Move
right out of
Do you know what
my
I mean? Yeah, all of that. Do you know what I mean?
I listen to that when I need to pick me up. Move.
Yeah.
Then when I feeling sad and emotional, I like to listen to Family. And then I also love to listen to And It's Hard to Say Goodbye. I cry every time that in that scene, you know.
Yeah,
I cry every time.
But I just feel like Effie should have just said that she was pregnant.
She could have done that.
That pisses me off every time.
And then we would have not had half the movie would be gone.
Yeah.
She
but
could
it's
have
like,
said she was pregnant.
I mean, I've been going through some pains. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on. Just
Happy we've
say,
all got pain. No.
we all got pains.
We're
Do you
not
know what I
all
mean?
pregnant. We're not all pregnant with a horrible man's baby that is literally cheating on us with Beyonce.
I mean, come on. Just say that you're pregnant.
Yeah, she
say
could've.
you're with child, or just say you're on your period.
Yeah.
At least something. Oh, I've got
Yeah.
cramps, guys. That's why I've been moody.
Yeah.
My stomach's really hurting me. Do you know what I mean? But she spends the whole time, I've got pain. You're being all mean because
Yeah.
you've got pain. Effie, just say that you're,
Pregs.
you're pregs, man.
Yeah.
Just like confess.
You're loading.
You're loading.
Yeah.
You're carrying a human in your stomach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're running it up in 9 months.
In 9 months, it's long for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to
Long
have to
day.
pop one out. Do you know what I mean?
That is scary, man.
You know what's really scary? When you don't know that you're pregnant.
And you have a toilet baby.
And suddenly, Do you know what? Yeah. I know a story of a girl from school. Yeah.
What?
Basically, she didn't know she was pregnant. So she was putting on weight, right? She's going to the gym, right? Thinking that she was just putting on weight. And the thing is, yeah, even like...
That's me right now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Carry on, sorry.
And then basically, I think like, so basically like she lives in Nigeria, yeah? And in Nigeria, yeah, like there's a gate man. And I think the gate man used to like be checking her out all the time kind of thing. And the gate man then complained to someone in the house saying, what's going on with this girl? She's just putting on weight.
Wait,
Why is she
what's
putting
going
on
on with
weight?
my baddie? What's going on with my crush?
She's like, why is she putting on weight? Like, what's going on kind of thing, right? This girl was saying, I'm not pregnant. I'm definitely not pregnant, blah, 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 blah. No one noticed anything, right?
one.
Until 1 month before. Finally went to go and do a test. Found out that, in fact, she's pregnant. And not only is she pregnant, she's due in about 3 weeks.
This is my nightmare.
Now she has a child.
This is my nightmare.
Now she has a child. And then when they were doing like the whole like, you know, christening and all of that stuff, yeah, her and her partner looked so sad.
This is my
And the pastor was like, guys, this is a time of joy.
Hey.
You need to be smiling.
Please.
You brought a child into the world. You should be feeling good. And I did not see a smile.
They're like, tell me about it.
Bruh,
Should
imagine you're saying to your mates, I'm going to see you in Ibiza in September. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have a great time, right? August, you find out you're pregnant.
August.
And suddenly, your life changes and you've never even been to Ibiza before. You can't even say that you've been.
That's actually crazy.
Just like your life's changed.
No,
you didn't even have time
Ibiza.
you didn't even get to your baby shower.
Mate, the way I take pregnancy tests,
Really, like,
I
regularly.
take them so much. Even when I've like gained weight, like sometimes my stomach will be a bit poofy. I'll be like, get me a pregnancy test. Oh my God, because I just get so shook. I get shook of that because there's so many different things. Like people still get their periods when they're pregnant, all
They
this
still
kind of
get their
stuff.
period. Yeah, they still get their period when they're pregnant.
God, it's
and you're just walking around and you're
It's
with with child.
And deep that.
You're with child.
Deep that. But sometimes I
know.
think, why haven't I had a pregnancy scare yet? Am I? Of the eggs. Anyways, it's a rocky road to go
Yeah,
down.
it's
You
a rocky
better
road.
not
Because
think
sometimes
about
it's like you just want to get pregnant just so you know you can. Do you know what I mean?
Just
You're just like, okay, cool,
cool.
good.
Anyways,
But no scare? You're like, oh,
not even a little fright. I
you're
think.
a bit frightened, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
One time I did get a fright though, but it was just because my period was late, and then I drank milk in the morning, and I was like, oh my God, I've got intolerance to milk. Oh my God. But then I came home and the milk was just gone off. Oh. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I just think it's very, very scary. Do you know what I mean? When your period doesn't come, the prayers.
Oh gosh. And then when it comes, we're outside, we're active.
Outside. You're
You
like,
actually messaged the group chat. We need
you're
to
like,
celebrate.
wow, we
need to-
made it.
You know when it's mad? Have you ever had I had a period that was 1 week late.
Yeah. But I wasn't even doing anything, but I still thought I was with child.
That's hilarious.
Because I was like, maybe I'm chosen. Maybe it's me.
It would be
Maybe
me.
I'm next.
If not me, then who?
It would be me. Of course, out of all of the
Your
people,
favourite.
I would be the chosen one to bring a child into this world without an ounce of any sexual activity. It would be me.
That reminds me of when I was 16 and I went to get the morning after pill because I thought I had sex, but I didn't. I just didn't. I thought I'd had it, but I hadn't. I'd not had it.
When I go to the doctor and they're like, okay, so why do you want this pill?
I was like, because
What was it that you did?
I was like, I think I had sex last night.
You think you had sex. Okay, do you explain to me what the activity was that you actually did?
I was like, but then I was like, well, how does anyone know if they've had it if they've never had it before?
You will know.
That's what everyone kept saying to me. But I was like, but how do I know? How? But yeah, that was hilarious. Wow. Big up the NHS.
Big up the NHS because I'm sure
Literally.
they've had to deal with so many people
coming
in thinking, I kissed someone, I'm pregnant.
Improve sex education.
Improve sex education.
Please.
Immediately.
I didn't even know there were 2 holes down there until I got my period. I mean, 3. That's 3 holes.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was 3. I thought it was 2 until I started.
Wow.
No one told me.
They did in science class. They did, Shelen. They did. I want to support you, but I mean, we all taught the same classes.
I don't know why they told me. I liked biology.
Did you though?
Yeah.
You skipped that class?
I was in foundation. I was. Fair enough.
It explains a lot. I big up all the people who are in foundation. I don't judge you.
Listen, I scrapped my out foundation though
Okay.
before my GCSEs for science. I got into higher
Come
tier.
on, well done.
But then they gave me a surprise test. They were like, do this test. If you don't pass, then you're going back to foundation. I said, what? Did the test, flopped because they didn't. They tricked us. They tricked us because they wanted 100% pass rate.
So did you go back to foundation?
They made everyone do foundation, even the higher tier people, except for one girl. She wasn't having it. Shola. Hi, Shola. She went and she was knocking on the door. She was like, let me do higher tier. They were shook. They were like, okay, Shola, you can do it. The rest of us had to do foundation.
Wow.
Not cool. Prendergast.
You went Prendergast?
Yeah.
What was that, New Cross?
Broccoli.
Yeah,
Broccoli.
yeah. Nice school.
Yeah, decent.
Not that nice, actually. I was just trying to be polite.
Yeah, I like it there. It's perfect for me.
And the stories I heard of that school.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
All bad, I hope.
It was all bad, yeah.
Good.
I was just trying to be polite. I didn't
Keep
want to.
going, girls.
I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
PG on top. Literally.
Well done. I love that for you. We've been just in a really long time. I don't even think I've even got through most of the things in my notes. To be
Oh my God,
honest.
are we finished?
No, we're not finished. Oh, you want to go?
Oh, no.
What is your top 3 TV shows?
This is the thing, Ria. I have to. Can we do top 3 reality and then top 3 drama? I can't
No.
give you top 3 shows of all time.
gotta give
Then
me
it's
top
all going to
3.
be reality. But there's other shows that are better. I can't. Please.
All right. Okay. But you've literally got like 3 minutes.
Yeah. No, I'm literally just going to run through them.
Top 3 reality shows, top 3 TV shows.
Top 3 reality shows of all time. Number 1, Mob Wives.
Oh.
You don't know. This is the final boss of reality TV shows. If you like watching people fight, go. Number 2, Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore is goated. It's still good to this day. Number 3, Bad Girls Club.
Oh, wow.
Honourable mention to Made in Chelsea.
Oh.
3 best TV shows of all time. Skins UK.
Oh, yeah.
Rewatch
classic.
it. It's very, very funny. Bates Motel. Very, very scary.
Oh.
Very, very, very scary. And probably Desperate Housewives.
Oh.
Honourable mention to Gossip Girl.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah. What about you?
We have like similar. Would I put Desperate Housewives in my top 3? No, I
The
wouldn't.
writing, crazy.
I rewatch it every year though. And I also rewatch Gossip Girl
I've
as
watched
like a
that too
rite of
many
passage.
times.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I just have to. And I rewatch Sex and the City. But
I've only watched that once.
Oh no, I rewatch it.
Really?
It's actually due a rewatch now.
Is it?
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's just a way of life.
It is.
But it's not in my top 3.
Okay.
My top 3, it's usually a top 5 that I do, but I'll try and do top 3 is This Is Us.
I couldn't
Breaking
finish This
Bad.
Is Us. Couldn't finish.
I
I couldn't
love
finish
crying
This Is Us.
so
I
bad.
love crying too, but it was taking too
It was,
much.
yeah, it's emotional.
Yeah, I
This Is
couldn't.
Us, Breaking Bad.
I've watched Breaking Bad.
Amazing.
Couldn't get into it. I'm gonna try again.
It's so good. It's slow though,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
Yeah. Like Game of Thrones.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's like character building show, you know? Like it's all about the character. And then my third will probably be it changes every time. Right now I'm gonna say Curb Your Enthusiasm.
What's that?
It's fantastic. It's my favorite show. I'm watching it again right now. I mean, usually I'll say The Office if it was like a top 5.
Yeah, that
but
was
Curb Your
excellent.
Enthusiasm is very like dry humor.
Is it?
Larry David, he's just hilarious. He gets annoyed about everything, like just things that are just so ridiculous. But for him, it's like a big deal. He says the things that people are thinking. Do you know what I mean? And he just like, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
great. But yeah, I feel like we've got similar taste in TV. I don't really watch a lot of reality TV though, to be fair.
I watch too much.
But TV wise, I like
first-
to hear people's shows, just get the personality, see
Yeah.
what you're into. Do you know
I
what
used
mean?
to watch reality TV and Desperate Housewives in secret in my room when I was a child. Wow. I love reality TV. I love it. Oh my God.
No, it's so good though. I don't know why I don't get into it as much.
I don't know. It's like a drug. I've been locked in since Simple Life. Wife Swap.
I remember. Oh, Wife Swap was good.
Wife Swap.
Yeah,
9911. Super Nanny. Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Oh yeah, you're a veteran. She's a veteran, guys. She's a veteran. Okay, well, my other I guess there's so much to talk about, but so much that we didn't hit. But it's been juicy ever since, since we
has.
started. We've just been gisting.
Yeah.
Gisting like buddies, and that's
Yeah.
all right. Do you know what I mean? But I guess my question is, I think I'll go with my last 2. Who is Shelen?
Shelen.
Yeah, who is she? Do you know what I mean? People they don't really know you.
It's a question I ask myself, Ria. Who am I?
Who are you?
You'll never know.
Okay.
And neither will they. I mean, I'm kind. I'm vivacious.
Ooh, that's a good word.
I'm passionate. I'm eccentric. I'm a free spirit. And I lead with love. I like to make everyone feel loved and seen. That's kind of like my goal in life.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Oh, thank you.
I love that.
I could also be a meanie. No, I'm joking.
Now the truth is coming out. Now the real her's coming out. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
You like to lead with love.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of love in your life?
I feel like I radiate love because I want everyone to feel, I think everyone deserves to feel loved. And I feel like everyone should feel seen. I feel like that's why I like to do it. Like if I'm in a situation, there's people that I like to try and make everyone feel seen. But yeah, I feel like I like to give love.
I love that. Were you that kid in school if you see someone sitting by themselves?
Yes.
You would go up to them, yeah.
I sat next to Ryan, this boy, people wouldn't sit next to him because he smelled. So I had to sit next to him because then he started blowing in my ear. I said, Ryan.
You started what in your ear?
Blowing in my ear in year 4.
Oh,
I said,
Ryan.
Ryan, please, it's not
Don't do
that.
that.
I'm in a relationship. I had a boyfriend already. I said, Ryan, please.
I'm just here to be your friend.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. I dream, like when I think about my future child, that's what I want her to be like.
That's what I need her to be
Or
as
her
well.
or him. Like,
Yeah.
I just want my child to be that child that sees a child by themselves.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm going to be your friend.
Yeah.
Because it might be that the person's just really shy.
It is.
And I just think it's really hard for shy people.
It can-
Do you know
it
what I
can be.
mean?
Oh,
It
yeah.
can be
Oh, my
really
God.
hard for them.
Yeah.
You know, they want to get involved, but they're just really shy and they're nervous. And all it takes is for them to have one best friend
Yeah.
who's outgoing.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they're outgoing as well.
Yeah,
Do you know
to
what I mean?
crack. I
You
remember
know?
in school there'd be someone shy and I'd be like, I'm gonna crack you.
I'm like that.
And then and then they would always crack.
No, mine always crack, you know.
They always crack.
I've
And then
got
they love you. At first they're
They
like, get away
love
from me, you
you.
freak.
Oh
And then
my
after
God.
they love you.
I've got a really close friend,
Oh my
right?
God.
And I adore him. I love him so much. He's so shy, doesn't talk, right? But he's very much like will listen to everything that you have to say
yeah,
and
I
will
love
listen to
that.
you so deeply, right? And when I first met him, he was being so quiet and so shy, right? And I was driving then and he told me where he lived and he was like, oh, I live in Croydon. I was like, so do I. And I was like, okay, I'm going to crack you.
Oh my God.
I'm going to give you a lift home. He was like, no, it's fine. I was like,
Yeah. That's what shy people do. They're like, no,
I
please.
said, I'm giving you a lift home.
I'm taking you
And I
home.
said, you're going to be my friend. I've chosen you now. And I'm not going
I've
to stop.
chosen you. It gets
I'm not going
like
to
that.
stop until you're my friend.
It
And you know
literally
what?
gets
We'll be
like that.
driving and I'll just be talking loads because obviously like I'll just have so much to
Yeah.
say. Do you know what I mean? Don't even like a bit of silence.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
talking. And he'll be like, oh, I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll be like, and what about you?
Yeah.
No, it's a long story. I've got time.
I've got time, baby.
And eventually...
I've got time.
And now till this very day, it's been like over 10 years, until this very day, when he has something to say, he talks to me. He
That's
talks so much with
beautiful.
me. And I just love him so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just off of what you've said about leading with love and like, you know, making people feel seen. I think that's a beautiful characteristic to
And,
have.
and I just don't let my head even get like anyone's out to get me. I'm like, everything's, no
love
one has
that.
intentions for me. La, 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 la.
I love that. Do you like the adult you're becoming?
I do like being an adult. I'm not gonna lie to you, babe. I think about this. I've been thinking about this recently. Like when I'm out, like when I was a child, I couldn't wait to be an adult. But for me, it was more about freedom.
Yeah.
Like being free, especially if you come from a household where your parents very like bossy or controlling, all that kind of stuff. I love being an adult because I love having the freedom to do what I want, go where I want,
Yeah.
make my own money, spend my own money, and just enjoy life how I want to enjoy it. So I do like the adult I'm becoming. I really do.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm looking forward to who I'm going to be in my 30s as well. Like, I want to know who she
Who is she? Like, what's she going to be like?
What's she going to dress? What's she going
What's she going to like?
What's she going to be like? I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, 30s is great.
Yeah.
I do love being in my 30s. I can't
30s
lie.
is sexy.
No,
mate.
it's so sexy.
30s is so
Yeah,
hot. Like,
you
whenever I
just know
see
you want-
30-year-old girls, I just know someone's 30 because they're so hot.
Yeah.
They're dressed so well.
Yeah.
They got money. They're just
yeah. But you didn't know I was in my 30s.
didn't know.
You didn't give me...
Today, you're looking like you're in your 30s. Tell you that. I don't know about the other day. I had a few margaritas that day, so I don't remember.
You're like, today, you look like you're in your 30s, okay? No one's going to ID you.
Oh my god.
Definitely in your 30s, right? Okay, I can see it in your eyes. You're fighting for your life. You're in your 30s.
No.
What's
you're
crazy
not.
about being in your 30s is that you think you're going to have it together
Oh yeah.
and you still don't. And I'm just like, even just the other day, like I did something and I was just like, Rita, why do you find this so hard? Like certain conversations I still find hard in my 30s. And I have to talk to them. I'm like, Rita, why are you finding it so difficult to tell this person how you feel?
30s is still so young though.
Do you know what I
30s is
mean?
like the teenage adulthood years.
Oh my God, that is the best description.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I
Yeah.
actually think that your 30s is like, it's the teenage of adult years.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 20s is. I think the 20s is your peak of teenager.
Yeah, I feel like it's like your oldest
teenage years. And then your 30s is like your youngest adult years.
Yeah. And I feel like in your 40s, you're like a mature, like you're cooking it up. You're a bit more serious. But then I feel like you don't really know everything until you're like 50. Maybe even then.
I feel like I don't think you ever know anything.
No, you don't.
You just keep going.
Yeah.
Have you had a moment where you've been like, when you've done something and you're like, maybe I'm not an adult right now?
Money.
Bruh.
Let me tell you something, guys. Learn about money as soon as you can.
Learn about money.
Because one day
Shout out Bolasol.
One day you will need to take care of the things that I did not understand growing up about money. I didn't understand how overdrafts affect your student overdraft, how it affects your like credit scores, applying for banks, applying for this. I didn't know any of this stuff. And now I'm setting up my own stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy a book and I'm gonna have to learn about money.
Yeah.
And I hate money. I hate numbers, but I'm gonna have to learn. But
Money. Honestly, well, shout out to Bolasol. Okay?
what's Bolasol?
Bolasol is one of my friends, and her whole thing is just about finances.
Is it?
Yeah, finances. She's actually got a book coming out, and I wish I could remember the name of the book.
Need to follow Bolasol.
But honestly, follow Bolasol, guys. Like, she talks about money. She talks about how important it is for women to understand money. She talks about investment, your credit, all of that stuff.
Oh,
so
my God.
shout out Bolasol.
Yeah.
Because honestly, same with me. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, I feel like I'm a little bit better with money.
Yeah.
But I had to suffer to get here.
Yeah. I'm right now. I'm in the suffering stage. I'm in the
Okay.
purging stage.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
all the consequences of my actions. Catching up to me.
Oh, I had to suffer.
Yeah, that's what I'm in right now. Oh my God.
Suffer.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, I would spend before the money has arrived.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Because I'll be like, it's coming.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I live in this world of like delusion,
Yeah.
which worked for a little bit because
Yeah.
it was coming because my dad was going to transfer it to me. Do you know what I mean? So it always was coming. Do you know what I mean? And then I grew up and I was like, oh, wait a second. This brand hasn't paid me on time. It's not coming. I got 5p to my name.
No.
How am I meant to eat?
Not 5p.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, what am I meant to do? And then you're stressed.
Mate.
And then people are asking you things. You're like, don't ask me questions. I ain't got money.
Yeah.
I ain't got the money in my account. And I had the money.
Stop sending me requests.
And I spent the money.
Yeah.
Because I thought more was coming.
Yeah.
And then I used to be so bad, that the job hasn't even arrived yet. And I said, I'm walking in faith.
Girl, no.
I'm walking in faith, okay? What? I know money's coming. I don't know when,
God.
but I know an email is going to come.
And it's going to be a juicy one.
Wow.
It's going to be a loader.
Friday,
Nah.
6 p.m. No email. I'm like, oh.
Bruv. For
no
me, it's
money.
all this like setting up like companies, trading numbers. That's the thing that with me, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't understand it, but
it's a lot.
We'll get there.
You'll get there. And you know what? As long as you want to learn about it, you'll be fine.
Do I want to learn? I have
As
to.
long as you don't ignore it.
I've been ignoring money my whole life.
Yeah, and that's the biggest mistake you can make. The biggest mistake you can make is actually ignoring your letters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That was my first hardest lesson.
You know when you have to lie and you're like, I didn't get a letter.
I'll see the letter, I'll be like, please, not today. Please, I've got other things to deal with. Keep your letters, okay? I'll be ignoring it, and then one day, it caught up on me.
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, it's not good. But are you as adult as you think you are?
No, we're never as adult as we think we are. I thought I was an adult when I was 16 and I got my first boyfriend. And I went and I bought myself a trench coat because I thought that's what women do. And it was from Forever 21. And then I painted a French manicure on my nails. So I was like, and I'd be like to my friends, and I'd be like, I'd be like, go out. I've got a man at home. I can't go home.
I've got a man.
I gotta go home to my man. In my little homemade French manicure and my little Forever 21 trench coat.
Oh, it's something
You
about
always
a
think
trench
you're
coat.
good. No, your first
makes you
trench
go,
coat hits
"What?"
different. The first trench coat is. I feel like everyone needs to frame their first trench.
Honestly,
trench
you
coat.
just feel. I remember my first. Mine was beige.
It's always beige because
Has to be
we couldn't
beige.
get the Burberrys.
Yeah.
We gotta pretend. We gotta manifest.
You gotta manifest.
That's what you gotta do.
Gotta manifest. Well, this is adulthood according to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you might be an adult in my world.
Okay.
And it's only my world that matters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
You know. So okay, do you know the settings on your dishwasher?
I don't have a dishwasher.
Oh, sorry.
Wash by hand.
Oh.
I don't
okay.
believe in dishwashers.
Okay, hand washer.
How do they really get the dirt off those plates? That's what I'd like to know.
That's a good point, you know. How does the actual machine work?
I don't know. You can't see. There's no glass, so you can never see through it, can you?
Why is it not transparent?
Great question, Rita.
Wow, that's very suspicious, actually.
Yeah, I'm a suspicious person.
Wow, I've never in my life thought about that.
There you go.
Your mind. Why is a dishwasher not transparent? Why can we not see what's going on? It should be transparent.
It should be. It should be.
How do we know it's even thinking? Okay, look, you're digressing me.
We don't know what they're spraying on them plates. Anyways.
Okay, well, you don't have a dishwasher. That's fine. How many times do you change your sheets?
Once a week.
Very good. Some people don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you if you don't, okay? It's your life, but it's quite adult of you. Do you know where all your socks are?
No, I'm literally wearing one Nike sock and one Adidas sock right now.
Because you don't know where your socks are.
No. And I'm pretty sure one of my socks has foundation on it. Yeah, no. I don't know where they are. They get away, those little rats, don't they?
Socks don't move.
They, do you know where all your socks are?
I do. I do. I don't lose my socks. I don't know how as adults we're losing socks.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy little world we live in.
It's a crazy little world that we live in. Okay. When you're cleaning, right? Do you have like specific cleaning products for specific things? So you've got the countertop, you've got the cooker, you've got the bathroom, or do you just use one spray for everything?
I go to that shop and I say, give me that old multi-purpose cleaner with a little citrus scent and let me get to rock and rolling. And if not, put some bleach on that thing. That's all I'm going to do. Bleach and multi-purpose cleaner. That's what I'm going to do, baby.
I feel like I already
Maybe a window cleaner, actually, for the mirror.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it.
Okay. I feel like I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Do you have life insurance?
No.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Do you? I don't have children, though, so I don't need it. What do you need life insurance for if you don't have children? So people can pay, so you can pay for your own funeral. I think not. I think not. I'm paying for that. You guys can pay for that. Are you crazy? I'm in heaven, okay? I didn't want to be because I don't want to die. And now I'm having to pay for my own funeral. So you guys come and say back to me, it's a no. It's got to be like the final birthday dinner. It's got to be the biggest check I've ever run. And I want violins. And I want a hologram of me giving the ceremony. And my enemies are not allowed in. Any exes, any ops, any auntie that has ever called me overweight, you're not invited. And any cousin that's asked me for money, you're not invited either.
It's very interesting that you've already planned this. So maybe that is very adult of you.
There you go.
That you know this, actually. Because now you took it to another stage, because that's quite a dark question to ask someone if they have their funeral plans at such a young age. God forbid, you won't need to use it for a good couple 100 years.
Do you know what's darker?
What?
It's wondering whether your parents have it and how to ask that question.
Oh, no, I had to ask.
I need to ask.
Yeah.
But how does one do that?
Yeah, I was just like, do you want to be buried or cremated? Because I actually have an aunt that's really, really dramatic. And, you know, she wants to die so bad.
Oh, no.
And I think she's not going to because she wants it. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things.
They give you
Do you know
what you don't want.
Like, you know, when you really want it, or you think you're going to be one of the ones that
want
go
it.
young, you want it bad enough, it's not going to come. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously for her, like when she's being really dramatic, one day she just called me and she was all like, by the way, just want you to know that when I go, I would like to be cremated because I don't want to kick up a fuss. And I was like, oh, look, it's not going to be a fuss.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She's like, yeah, this is what I want for myself. I want to be cremated, and I'm telling it to you because I feel like, you know, you're going to make sure that it's going to happen. And you know what? She's right.
Yeah.
But by God's grace, she's going to live long.
Cremation
Do you know what I
is
mean?
mad, you know.
Yeah, but I get it.
My
you
dog's
know.
cremated.
Oh, you cremated
And
your
he's
dog.
just sitting in my room. And when I open that box, I'm like, that's mad. And I have to close it because I'm like, how is that lucky?
So you just go occasionally, you just go and look at it.
Yeah, I've got him in a little box in my room. My mum wants to throw the ashes in the river. I'm like, not in the Thames.
Yeah, the Thames are a bit dirty.
No.
But isn't there a place you can, I don't want to be insensitive, a place you can bury him, perhaps?
The ashes.
Yeah,
You can't bury ashes.
in the box, in the ashes.
Oh, no, not in South London. A fox will dig them up. I feel like I want to keep half the ashes and then the other half I'll throw it in a park in Lewisham that he used to like. Well, that's what I'll do.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah. But apparently you can't split up the ashes. I don't know. He'll be fine.
Yeah, that feels a bit uncomfortable.
Does it?
I mean, look, I don't want my ashes in different places.
Someone told me that they ran their hands through their families. Like when they got a family member cremated, they ran their fingers through it. Surely that's not right.
I don't think.
I don't think that's right.
Without consent.
Yeah, without consent. That's mad.
I think this conversation took a turn.
Yes, this is adulthood, baby.
It's quite dark, actually.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess there's always an end.
There's always darkness of the lightness.
There's an end of an episode and there's an end of life.
There is.
But not
Hopefully
for us, for a
this
very, very, very,
very,
long
very long
time.
time. Very
Okay,
long time. I want to
very-
see some aliens before I go.
Me too. No, I don't actually.
No?
No. You know what? You are a bit of an adult because, you know, what you led us to, and I know people are going to be listening and thinking, how did we get here? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you are an adult, and for that reason, I've got you a gift.
Really? Oh my God. Is it? What's that?
Ceiling clips. Have you ever been in your kitchen and you have bread and you open it up and you're like, oh, I only want 2 slices.
Yes!
And then you can't, you know, you can't tie a knot.
Yes.
You can't
yes.
tie a knot.
The tortilla wraps with my
Ceiling
fajitas.
clips. Fantastic.
So they seal.
It's like a plug.
I'm
you know?
thinking you meant the clips that go in the ceiling, in the sky, in the roof of the building. I'm thinking, where do you clip that in the ceiling? This is better.
Ceiling clips to seal your food, okay? When someone's opened something and you don't want it to be open yet, what do? You use a ceiling clip.
Clip.
There you go.
This is actually a very good present.
I think it's fantastic.
Because companies don't package their stuff correctly like they used to.
Yeah.
Why is the bagel packaged like that?
Yeah.
And now I
Can't tie the knot.
can't tie a knot.
Can't tie a knot. And now
Bosh.
the bread goes stale.
And my fajita tortillas, they go crusty after one day. Not anymore, baby.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Why? She's got ceiling. What are they called again?
Ceiling clips.
Ceiling clips.
Fantastic.
You are very welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's
You're
actually
very welcome.
sweet. I should
Yeah.
have bought something for you.
No, it's okay. I'm the gift giver over
Okay,
here.
you're like Father Christmas.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, thank
And it was
you.
my birthday last week.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Okay, sorry, go
on. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We've actually come to the end, and I couldn't tell you what we spoke about,
I couldn't either.
but we spoke about a lot.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I had a fab time.
Fab time, guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope that you've enjoyed yourself and you guys know the vibes. Please do not forget to share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't want to be your secret lover. I want to be your main thing, okay? So do not keep me a secret. And also, you know how it goes here, okay? If you did not like my co-host, please do not use that as a reason to not come back. She will not be here next week.
Hey!
She will not be here. Please come back. We have another co-host next week. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye!
Yay.